Hi everyone, welcome back to our fourth episode of Quarantine Cooking. Today we're making a red kidney bean dish called Rajmah. And so this dish is really easy and I like it a lot because it's quick. Most of the work is done by the pressure cooker or overnight soaking. And it is quite big, so it'll last for a while. So what I did was I let these kidney beans soak for 8 hours. And these specifically are smaller red kidney beans called Kashmiri kidney beans, but you can use regular kidney beans as well. And it's the same instructions for them. And then you can also, instead of using dried kidney beans, you can use canned kidney beans. The difference will be less time needed in the pressure cooker. And so what I did here was I took 2 cups of Kashmiri red kidney beans and 5 cups of warm water, and I put quite a bit of salt in it, so it becomes kind of like the salt water that you cook pasta in. And what that helps is really the salt soaks into the kidney beans after you let it soak for 8 hours. And with that I have half an onion, 2 tomatoes, and a small amount of ginger and garlic munched together, so it's 3 cloves of garlic and like this kind of big nubbin of ginger. And we'll have our typical Indian spices with the addition of this spice box called Rajmah masala. And so this is specifically a spice blend for kidney beans. It tastes really good and it smells really good, so I would recommend this in your dish, but it is okay to cook it without it. So I'm going to start by heating up the oil in the pressure cooker, and you just want enough to coat the bottom of the pot. Remember, you're going to be making a lot of kidney beans, so that's why you really need a thick layer of oil at the bottom. And we'll put in a pinch of mustard seeds and wait for them to pop. Okay, you can see that the mustard seeds are starting to pop, so I'm going to put in the onion and let that cook for a little bit. I let the onions cook for just 1 or 2 minutes, and I'm adding in the ginger and garlic. At this point, I'm going to make sure both ginger and garlic are fully cooked in the onion before adding in the tomato. So my dad actually corrected me in one of my videos and said that I should add in the spices with the onion because it needs to cook in the oil. So we're going to do that right now. And I'm going to put in 1.5 teaspoons of the red chili powder, 1.5 teaspoons of the turmeric, 2 teaspoons of the cumin and coriander, 1 teaspoon of the garam masala, and then we're going to add quite a bit of the Rajmah masala. Alright, I put 3 teaspoons of the Rajmah masala in. Just going to cook it just for a small amount of time before I add in the tomato. I'm only doing this so that the spices are coated in oil, and then I'm adding in the tomato. This time I'm not adding in the salt because I use salt when I pre-soak the kidney beans. Okay, I cook the tomatoes until the tomatoes are mushy, and all I do at this point is add in the kidney beans with the water it was soaked in. So all of that goes into the pressure cooker. I mix it around just a little bit, and I will close the lid. So now I'll let the pressure cooker sit for 50 minutes, that's 50, on the beans and lentil setting. Okay, after 50 minutes, I would check a few of the beans to make sure that it's cooked through, and I would also check for salt. And that is how we make Rajmah. You can eat this with rice or pitas or tortillas or naan, and it can last for a pretty long time. Thanks for watching.